Hello, my name is Juvonen, and in this video we'll have a look on how the Viva Connection Toolkit can be actually used with any SPFx solution to help and provide you additional input and guidance and commands which you can use. So you will have more, you will be more productive as a developer as you have the Viva Connection Toolkit installed within your VS Code, and you can use it then in the SPFx solutions. So let's jump right into the demo. So in my case, what we're going to use here is this great sample from Wildec Mastercards, which is a one productivity hub, which is using SharePoint Framework and a Graph toolkit to actually surface relevant information for the user in Microsoft Teams. So what I've done here is that I pulled down already the repo, so I can easily open up the repo within the Visual Studio Code. And in my case, I already installed, of course, the Viva Connection Toolkit to this environment. And we can see that if I activate the Viva Connection Toolkit, our default settings across the environment are there by default. So as I previously already signed in against my developer tenant, I'm seeing that developer tenant to be still available here. I can easily access, for example, my app catalog just by clicking the app catalog link and opening that one, and that will redirect me directly to the app catalog, and I can see or configure any of the settings as needed in here, which is really, really cool. So making it, again, super easy for developers to do development against the environment. What the toolkit is also doing, it's actually automatically updating some of the configuration and deploy and serve settings. So it will actually automatically update some of the settings if the setting has not been updated. So in this case, the setting is already hard-coded against some tenant for debugging. So the experience is a bit different for that. But if you haven't actually provided an initial page or updated the URL, the toolkit will request or ask you, do you want to update that against the tenant which you're using within this environment? You can also simply use the gulp tasks and directly from the Viva Connection Toolkit. So I can do bundle of the project, I can do all of the operations, which I could absolutely still do in the command line, because again, the Viva Connection Toolkit is just using the same Yeoman generator command line tooling or CLI for Microsoft 365 command line tooling, but providing an abstraction on top of them. So you can simplify the development if you're not that familiar with the gulp operations and all of that. So you can see the typical gulp operations in here. You can do serve, you can do package, you can do all of those operations directly by clicking these operations in place. You can also easily access the documentation, access issue list, all of that. You can view samples, you can deploy your SPPKG file directly to the associated tenant and so on. So the Viva Connection Toolkit works nicely with any SPFx solution, providing additional value for you to simplify development in your case as well. So even though in this case, again, it's a Microsoft Teams solution, which is actually the productivity dashboard in here, the Viva Connection Toolkit can be used with that as well, to simplify development, to be able to access the tenant, to be able to do operations against your development tenant, and to make you more productive as a developer. If you're looking into having more similar kind of operations, or if you would like to have a specific operations on other SPFx solution types as well, please do let us know. We will definitely evolve the Viva Connection Toolkit to have additional capabilities in place. But that's it for this time. Thank you for watching.